Okay, Gemini Rising, this is your tarot scope for your Venus retrograde starting March 1st, starting in your 11th house of patrons, good fortune, community, and is retrograding into your 10th house of career and public roles. So let's see what the cards have got to say for you. Starting with the Wheel of Fortune, this is your reminder that you can't control everything that happens. There's only so much that we can control. And often when we are trying to control, we are just wasting our energy. So, how can you find a balance between control and releasing and letting go, letting life happen? Right? Like we often can't control what comes up for us during a retrograde, okay? But we're being asked to review and reassess. You're being asked to start this retrograde by assessing your friends, your community, your fortune, what's going on in your community for you. When the Wheel of Fortune happens, sometimes I think it can be this really nice reminder that we aren't going to be where we are forever. The wheel keeps spinning, right? So if you're feeling stressed out, if you're feeling uncertain, you're not going to be there forever. Things keep shifting and changing. How can you find your center as life happens? How can you support yourself? Here's the next card that showed up here, the Page of Swords. When the Page of Swords shows up, it can be that we are in a reactive state to our thoughts. So if, as you're in this reflective time period, if you're having a lot of thoughts come up and you feel like you want to react to all of them, or these thoughts are causing you to have really emotional responses, how can you take a step back, ground yourself, find your center, and then look at your thoughts? Be the witness of your thoughts. You get to choose which thoughts you work with, which thoughts you choose to believe, and which thoughts you choose to let go and release. Not every thought is going to serve you. And as you move from this retrograde in Aries into Pisces, it's going to move into your house of career, public roles. So this reflection, these thoughts, this uncertainty, how can you use what you are learning and experiencing in the first part of this retrograde when it comes to your community, your patrons, your support, your friends, to help you reflect and get clear on what's going on in your career and your public life? Because what came up next is the Empress. You are being asked to receive. You're being invited to allow yourself to receive. And that may show up for you as in your career, in your public life. It may also show up for you as allowing your community to support you. There is no shame in being supported. This may even be about supporting yourself. What do you need to do to take care of your body? The Empress is linked to our body. Our body is constantly sending us messages. Does your body hurt? What do you need to do to take care of yourself? Are you tired? Can you stop pushing and lay down and rest? This energy here, it can feel like things are really happening fast, things are out of our control. It can feel like, life is moving and we can't keep up. And the Empress is here to say, sometimes even if life's moving fast and you can't keep up, you just have to slow down. Take care of yourself. You're never going to be able to catch up if you don't take care of yourself. Burnout does not serve you. It does not serve your career. It doesn't serve your community. You cannot fully show up and be seen if you do not take care of yourself and support yourself. And I know that's a bold statement. I felt hesitant to even say it, but that's the message that came through. And maybe you can show up and be seen when you're not taking care of yourself, but to fully, authentically show up and do the work you need to do to allow, you know what, this isn't even about being seen. It's about allowing yourself to shine, to authentically show up, to show up in the way that you want to show up, to show up in the way that you want to be seen in your career, by your community, however this lands for you. That requires you to take care of yourself, to receive support. If you want to be, you know, that shining star, that is so corny, but like if you want to be, you know, what if you've had this image in your mind of who you want to be, how you want to show up, you know, how you want to put your work out into the world, in order to do it in that way that you want to do it, you've got to learn to find your center, ground yourself, allow yourself to be supportive, and stop wasting your energy on reacting to your thoughts, the thoughts that don't serve you. We all have them. It's a lifelong work, but how can you really learn during this retrograde to be the witness of your mind so that you can show up and be seen in the way that you want to be? And, you know, I think there will be also, with the sun showing up here as your supportive card, doing this work of the Wheel of Fortune, the Page of Swords, the Empress, there will be clarity. The sun does bring clarity, right? It comes after the moon. It comes after being in the void, the unknown, as we're processing things. Retrograde, we get to the sun, we get clarity. Answers come to us. So don't force the answers. Don't rush the process. Take your time reflecting, reviewing, and know that when the time is right, you will have that clarity. You will realize what is the most authentic way for you to show up and how you can continuously show up, what you need to do for yourself to continuously show up. I hope this helps. I hope this resonates. If you want extra support during this Venus retrograde or any area in your life, my books for March are open. I offer one-on-one readings via Zoom, and I also do recorded readings. So if you feel called to book a reading, I will put the link in the notes or the description of this video below. Thanks for watching.